Whew. What's up, guys? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. I'm actually here in a parking lot at a apartment facility in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm waiting for the customer, but I just got a phone call of a person in Minnesota who has a junk removal business, and they missed out on an estimate. This is know your pricing. This is going to be a video about knowing your price. God, it looks like it's going to storm. Know your pricing, okay, when you're doing these estimates. So I was talking to the gentleman, and he kind of gave me an overall view of what happened. He went to an apartment complex, and I think it was called All Metro Junk Removal Minnesota or something like that, okay? So if y'all want to look them up, it's something. I don't remember the actual name to it, okay? So he was telling me, Ricardo, I'm having a hard time doing these estimates. I'm always missing out on it. And I said, okay, well, tell me what happened. He said he went to the guy's apartment. Apparently someone died in the apartment, and they needed all the old lady's stuff out, right? So it was her brother. Her brother was the estate person, so I guess he inherited everything and then hired a junk removal to give him an estimate. He went to the estimate and he started pricing everything out. And I said, okay, so what happened? He goes, well, I told him, he starts telling me the story, but how he priced everything out. He said every truckload, every trailer load is $575. And if I have to go up the stairs, which he did, it was going to be an additional $25. That was $600 a load. He has a 16-foot trailer. By the way, I just want to tell you, they're box trucks. He has one box truck. He said every time he has to go up, it's $600. Also, the guy said, had told him that there was some hazardous material. And I said, what kind of hazardous material? Well, she had a garage downstairs, and she also had paint in the garage. Not a lot of paint, just a few little, 1 gallon things of paint. And I said, well, how many? So there was about 12 of them. And I said, okay. And the guy said, so I priced them out at this much. And I said, all right. And then I added the dumping fees. I told him that the dumping fees. So this is what I want to tell you. His trailer load is actually $500. Then he charges a $75 dumping fee on top of that. Then he's going to charge extra for 2 things, going up the stairs. And then another thing was the paint. And it was a little out of his way also. So he said he's going to charge a trip fee of $100 there and $100 back. Only one time. So as many times he has to go back to the landfill, he's only going to charge a fee of $100. And I said, wow, this is weird. This is weird, okay? How did this work out for you? And he said, well, I missed out on it. And I told him, well, listen, I'm going to tell you why you missed out on it. It's because you're not good at math, okay? This is one of the things that happens with people doing these estimates. You're not good at math, and you're not good at what you do, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you. I want you to take this video, take it, and think about what I said, okay? Think about it. I told him, how many trailer loads is it going to take you to do? And he said, about 2 trailer loads. And I said, okay, and I'm doing in my head really fast, and I'm doing these numbers: $500, a trip fee of $100, a $600, 2 trips is $1,200. Okay, I'm thinking, man, is there something I'm missing here? The paint, he was going to charge an additional paint of $35 for the paint. He was going to charge an additional fee of going upstairs, $25 extra. And I'm thinking, okay, so how much did you bid? He goes, well, I added everything else. He added everything up, and it came out to $1,500. And I said, I said, let me ask you a question. Wouldn't it have been easier for just to tell the guy, I'll do the whole apartment for $1,500 or $1,400? And he said, well, I had to tell him. I said, no, you don't. I don't think it's any of the business of the customer to know that we have a dumping fee, that we're going to charge a gas fee, that we're going to charge a trip fee, that we're going to charge for paint. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make it complicated. Make your pricing very easy and very standard. When you go into these estimates, the customer wants to think that they're getting a good deal, wants to know. They want to know that you're giving them a good deal. They want to know that they're not going to be spending a lot of money when they hire you. So giving them one flat rate is a good flat rate. So let me put this in perspective really fast, okay? 2 trips, $500 each load. That's $1,000. And then he was going to charge a $100 fee for going back and a $100 going back. That's $1,200, okay? Then a $35 fee for the paint. That's $1,235. And then for going up the stairs, he was going to charge an additional $25 up and down just one time. So now we're at $50. So let's say 12, 25, let's just say $1,260. And then he had, what was the other trip? Did I say the trip fee? He had another fee involved. He had a lot of fees. So this is the way I would have done it. he had added all these fees up and then told the oh, he was going to charge a dumping fee of $75 a piece. That's what it was. So let's just say we're at $1,250 and add 75 for hey, the dumping fees, 2 dump fees, so that's $150. So we're going to add $1,250 plus 150. So let's just take that to $1,400 total. The total price is $1,400 to clean out the whole garage. So what stops this guy from just going and saying, well, sir, I'll do the whole job for $1,400. I can complete the whole job. I'll have it cleaned up, next day service, and it's only going to take us maybe 3 or 4 hours to do the job. Don't tell them everything you're doing, okay? It is not the customer's business to know everything you're doing. They don't care about your mileage fee. They don't care about your dump fee. They don't care about all that stuff. They don't care about the pay. When you do a whole lump sum payment, one job and one price for the whole job, it's so much easier for the customer. I want you to realize that when you go in there and start nitpicking the customer for everything, going up the stairs, paint and all this stuff, they don't want to know that. They don't want to know numbers. These numbers are too big for them to equate, and they think they're getting ripped off. Well, sir, I'm going to be honest with you, sir. Your apartment, every trailer load I take is $500. I also got to charge you a dump fee of $75 per load. That's going to be 2 loads. That's $150 plus the $1,000 and 2 dump loads. I mean, for 2 trailer loads. So right there, sir, you're at, $1,150. And then, sir, I got to charge you for getting the a trip fee of $100 going back and forth for gas. Of course, for gas, because I'm so expensive, Sir, by the way, you got paint. That's an additional $35. And going up the stairs, an additional $25 for going up at $25. That's just too much. Don't do that. Don't complicate the customer. This is why I win 99.9% of my jobs. Not that high average, but a lot of my jobs is because when I go into an estimate, I give one job. One price for one job, and that's it. I don't tell them any details. It is none of the customer's business to know the details of my business, okay? My dumping fees is my problem. If I can't do math in my head that fast, I gotta go work at Brahms. I gotta go look at McDonald's. I gotta go somewhere else because my math is not that great. See, guys, do your math really quick. Know what you're getting into. Or ask the guy, hey, give me a second. Let me go downstairs really fast and get something. And then when you're down there, get your calculator, start adding stuff up. If you're not that good at math. I'm really good at math. I know what it costs me to leave. I know what my gas is going to cost me. I know what my dump fees are going to cost. I know the cost of every single thing in my business. So when I go up there, it's in my head already. It's in my head already. My expenses are $150. I'm going to price this at $900. I'm going to add $150 to it. The price is $1,050. So automatically, that would have been the price. But on something like this, I would have just gone in there, looked around and said, sir, you know what? In 2 minutes, in less than 30 seconds, I wouldn't know what it's going to cost. But I'm going to stall out for a little, pretend like it's a lot of stuff. So that's what I usually do. But here comes my customer. Anyway, guys, what I'm trying to do is narrow it down, make pricing very, very easy for the customer. Do not single item price everything. That is none of the customer's business. That is your business, okay? Keep it easy. Keep it simple. Don't forget, guys, if you like these videos, subscribe to the right side on the left side. Check out my other videos. I will talk to you later. My customer is pulling up right now. Bye-bye, guys.